What's the fucking point? She's going to reject me. She probably has a boyfriend. If I go up to her, she's going to think I'm weird, she's going to think I'm creepy. Oh, that PUA stuff doesn't work, dating advice doesn't work, it's all lie, it's all a scam. Oh, I'm not doing it, I'll do it next week when I've got time. I've got too much work and I'm busy. Oh, I'm going to get into the gym. Oh, it's probably too late. When it gets dark outside, you can't approach women, they think it's weird. Oh, London's a hostile place. People are rude in London. English girls are rude. They don't like being approached. Foreign girls are rude as well. They don't like being approached. Oh, only the guys that have been doing it for a long time get results. Oh, there's no point in me even trying. I'm not going to spend this long trying to get good with women. I don't need to learn game. I'm good already. I'll meet the right woman when she comes along. Sound like someone you know? That's who I was 10 years ago. I'm not in that place no more. I don't get that sort of dialogue. If you're looking at my material, my videos online, or any other dating coaching videos, if you're going through what I call the phase of becoming a theory snob, which is someone who's reading material, understanding it on a logical level, but I've got no emotional understanding of how to apply it in the real world, this video is going to help you, and I've made a note of the title so I don't forget, and that's stop being so critical. I see it a lot of guys, I see it with students before they come to me, obviously not when they leave because I transform them. I see it in the real world, I see it online, especially underneath my YouTube comments. Oh, they get really busy, they do, with the comments. I get guys saying stuff like, oh, he's only good with women because he's tall. Or sorry, or guys arguing amongst themselves, and it's this whole critical dialogue, and it's tiring, it's boring, and it's self-destructive, and I want to teach you how to break out of the self-critical mindset. So I think the first thing you can do is just to stop criticizing yourself. So one of the exercises I do when I teach, and I'm going to give you guys this for free, whatever the guy does, I tell him to come back and give himself some, you know, what's the word? So I'm going to quiet him. Not criticism, some self-praise. So how to stop becoming self-critical is praising yourself. So if I go and approach a girl on the street and she says, no, sorry, I'm in a rush, and she walks off, I don't come back and go, bloody hell, like I'm not good at women, or she didn't like me because I didn't say the right thing, or it's because I was wearing a t-shirt that's not stylish enough. You know what I say? Fucking hell, it took balls to try, and at least I went over, at least I did more than most guys do. That was good, let me go and try another one and build from that. Straight away, I'm not criticising myself, I'm giving myself self-praise. Now, I know some of you might not be comfortable with this. If you're from a sort of British upbringing where we don't usually praise ourselves, well then, unfortunately, you've got to change that to change your results. So I'd say to you now, stay away from people that are critical, don't overdo it. I'm not saying be in denial and don't take honest feedback, but stop criticising yourself and stop putting yourself down, because it's a horrible mindset to have, and it will carry into your social interactions. And quite frankly, it's quite tiring when you're around someone who is self-critical, because I used to be like that, and I probably pushed a lot of my friends away, and they were the same as well, because you are what you're around. I don't care who you are. Birds of a feather flock together. So if you're around positive people, you'll become positive. If you're around critical people, you'll become that way. So how does this tie into meeting women? It's everything. If you're on a date with a girl and she gives you some criticism and just says to you, oh, you know, oh, you get so stressed out when you're doing your job, and you're like, no, I don't. You see how reactive you are? That's going to affect your whole vibe with women. So I would make it a daily habit to go out, give yourself praise, give yourself credit, because if you don't give yourself credit, no one else will to begin with. Even when I first started my business, first started teaching, no one really believed in me. They only believed in me when I started believing in myself. That's when they went, yeah, it's amazing what you're doing, man. I love what you're doing, and blah, blah, blah. Then people start following you. It's just natural human psychology. So if you want people to stop criticising you, you've got to stop criticising yourself. You've got to become your own guru. You've got to become your own motivator. And you've got to become that attractive man, because no one's going to come over and hand it to you. So stop criticising yourself. Look on the positives, make it a win-win. When you do every approach, come out, give yourself self-praise. By all means, if you want to tidy things up and be a bit hard on yourself, you can do that, but stop being so critical. You can do it. You're not ugly. You are the attractive man. You can make time in your life. You can put an hour aside. You can approach women in the dark if you're polite and if you're honest. Women do want you to approach them. Stop being so critical. Like and subscribe. Enjoy the process. Lose the critical mindset and the critical dialogue. Go out and be a man that makes it happen, and win-win.